I'm proud of it because it is a company that produces products that I know are going to help people genuinely in a natural way, So I'm very proud of it because from the beginning, it's been like hard work, all me, trying to get this done, trying to get products out there and coming up with different ideas. You know, every single product has a story behind it, and every story is because they were made to help somebody, some condition, something that somebody has it was made for. Salt Me is a company that produces products that are made out of Himalayan sea salt. I have a love affair with Himalayan sea salt. And as an ear, nose, and throat doctor, the most important thing for me is that the products are going to be effective and that they're going to be safe for patients. So I make products that help sinus conditions, and I make products that are going to be good for the skin and good for the body. And all of them are made of Himalayan sea salt. And it really all started with salt, with Himalayan sea salt. That's where it all started because of a patient who came in and told me about the benefits of salt therapy, which is inhaling Himalayan sea salt, an aerosolized Himalayan sea salt. And I found that my patients were having fantastic results using salt therapy. And I wanted to know, how could I incorporate the Himalayan sea salt into products that would benefit the sinuses and the skin. And that's where Salt Me was born. I would say probably the first success really came with the cocoa butter that's infused with Himalayan sea salt. You are not going to find a product like that out there on the market with a cocoa butter infused with Himalayan sea salt. And the success that I found with it initially was really for healing of the skin. I have a friend, I guess we could say she's a patient also, but a friend who had some horrific wounds from a post-surgical complication. Skin grafts, just horrible infection, and her skin healed in just a half the amount of time that it would if she was not using the cocoa butter. So that was like, oh wow, really? That was a surprise to me. I knew the benefits of the Himalayan sea salt and the cocoa butter, but to actually see it working was phenomenal. So that really just put a lot of wind beneath my wings to say, yes, this is good. This is going to help people. So it just really drove it forward to help me now look at, okay, let me see what it can do for the sinuses, because you know, I am a nose doctor. So how can we get it to help people who have problems with their nose? I see a tremendous amount of patients who are addicted to over-the-counter decongestant sprays like neosynephrine and Afrin, and it's so hard getting them off of those sprays. I have to use traditional medications to get them off of those sprays. So what could I use in these patients to substitute for those traditional medications? And then was born the Salt Me nasal aroma inhaler, and it's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. And as patients use it, more indications are coming in. I have patients tell me, hey, I don't get that post-nasal drip anymore. Hey, awesome, that's awesome. Or it's soothing my nose, I don't get those nosebleeds anymore. Fantastic, this is awesome. I have children, I have a children's version of the inhaler. I had a parent walk into my office last week and say, my child does not get those sinus infections like she used to. She bought like 5 more. You know, so when you have something that's natural, that's not going to give you that side effect profile like the traditional medications over the counter, it's a win. It's a win for everybody. And as a physician, it's a win for me because I can see how it really is helping my patients. As a nose and sinus doctor, I want to utilize things that are going to be beneficial for my patients.
Dr. Tonia Farmer has been studying the ear, nose, and throat for years. She's one of the tops in her field, and she keeps seeing the same problem: patients who become addicted to nasal sprays.
It's so common. It's so common. And it's so easy to just pick that spray up over the counter. And you don't know, because the longer you use it, the worse it makes your nose. It gives you that rebound congestion. And I, as a physician, I have a hard time getting patients off of those sprays.
What's in them that makes them so bad?
What it literally is doing is squeezing the blood vessels in the nose. It's making them smaller so it opens the nasal passages. That's what it's doing.
Oh.
But over time, that can be dangerous to you.
Then, about 3 years ago, Dr. Farmer began researching something she did not know a ton about: the benefits of Himalayan sea salt and salt therapy.
I knew the benefits of the salt. I knew that it could help them. So I started looking into what is something natural that I can do to kind of substitute a more natural remedy for this. So I started researching the essential oils, talking to some certified aromatherapists, and came up with a formula for the nasal inhaler.
So here it is, Dr. Farmer's nasal inhaler. It's part of her new Salt Me line that includes a body scrub, cocoa butter, and soon-to-be-released vapor rub. But it's the inhaler that she's most excited about.
I just think it's bomb. I think it works wonderful.
But how does it work?
It's non-medicated, so it doesn't have that decongestant medication in it. It's aromatherapy or essential oils that are mixed and infused in the Himalayan sea salt. Inside a normal inhaler, you have a wick, and you would just drop the medication on the wick. There's no wick in here, so if you shake it, this is Himalayan sea salt. The research that went into it, went behind it, and because I know the function of the nose and the sinuses, I always say I know what the nose needs. So, you know, so that's why I chose the essential oils specifically that are in that inhaler.
It appears to be a perfect remedy for the new type of consumer, one that does the research before buying and buying into the product.
People want it more natural. People wanted more natural types of things, so I had to broaden my mindset to look at more of the natural things. And now I'm in love with Himalayan sea salt and essential oils. Like, I can't get enough of it.
And neither can her patients. So far, the inhaler is getting rave reviews.
They get an instant relief. They do. I mean, instantaneously do they get relief from their congestion. And they just love it. And they're so thankful for it. So that makes me feel good. I mean, that's the reason why I went into medicine, to be able to improve someone's health and well-being. And doing this, I know that I'm doing it as safe and effective as possible, you know, and they're not getting addicted to something.